What up, guys? JewishJamess here today, and I'm coming to talk about just kind of a topic that probably a lot of you are interested in, and that would be Modern Warfare 3. They made an announcement not too long ago that it's in production, but I found out there's a lot of like legal, I guess. There's a lot of problems because the former executives of Infinity Ward, Jason West and Vince Zampella, when they brought it up, they were like approached by Activision and they came to what's called a memorandum of understanding or an MOU, and that's just an agreement between the both of them that the Infinity Ward employees they need to give a written consent in regards to a lot of the things about pre-production and actual production of Modern Warfare 3. So I was kind of thinking like, well, if there's all these like legal problems and stuff going on, there's probably going to be a lot of problems when it comes to actually making the game good. And considering how Modern Warfare 2 went, it sold like crazy, and then for the first few months it was really good, but then it was problem after problem with Modern Warfare 2. Like first, uh, when the models, the Model 1887s, when those shotguns before they were nerfed, the moment everyone discovered those were like overpowered, like you saw them everywhere. And then it was Commando, and then there was the Javelin glitch where no matter what, you'd get like the kills or like instant explode. I don't know. And then there was a care package glitch where you just run wicked fast, and if you wanted to knife, and just a whole bunch of things. So those are just like a lot of the problems that like those were in game. Yeah, those are in game problems that they could fix a lot easier though. And like also wanted to mention like modded gaming and stuff. I don't know how bad it was on PS3 or like Wii if anybody played it on the Wii, and I'm pretty sure on PC like it wasn't that bad, but on the 360, modding in Modern Warfare 2 was pretty bad. There was a lot of problems, but some like good things I really enjoyed and hope they can manage to maintain for Modern Warfare 3 if they do make Modern Warfare 3. I think the release date is November of this year, so we'll have to see how that goes. I'm sure they'll make a new announcement sometime soon. But like the things I really enjoyed about all the Call of Duty series actually, but like Modern Warfare 2 didn't let me down compared to Call of Duty 4 in this was the campaign, because the story in Modern Warfare 2, like I actually really did enjoy the campaign, and a lot of my friends when they got it, like none of my friends played the campaign, but I usually don't play the online until I have finished the campaign. It's just something I like to do, so I feel like I can appreciate the game a little bit better. And the campaign was really good for Modern Warfare 2. Like I actually had a good time playing it. So like if you guys haven't played the Modern Warfare 2 campaign, like go ahead, and I hope the campaign for Modern Warfare 3 is I'm hoping that'll be pretty good. And then like the multiplayer for Modern Warfare 2 was pretty good. Like they had a much larger variety of weapons and compared to like um, just Call of Duty 4. And they just like in Modern Warfare 2 they went out of their way to like make the online like as good as it could be. But like the ideas in theory are good. Like the idea of having so many guns and like so many different things you can do, so like everybody will be doing things in certain ways, and like I don't not really I can't like phrase it out. I'm hungover as fuck right now. But they put in a lot, so like you could do a lot. Like they like a throwing knife, like it's not realistic, but whatever. And like the snipers, and like they just put in a lot of work into the multiplayer, and like it was really fun until people started whoring out certain things, and like it's gonna happen in every game, but it was particularly bad in Modern Warfare 2, especially with once people found out about the whole danger close noob tube thing. That's when like I really started hating the game, and like they made shotguns really overpowered, and it says like the statistics for the guns in Modern Warfare 2 and in all the Call of Duties actually, like they kind of lie a little bit, because certain guns like the 50 cal and the intervention, they don't do the same amount of damage. Like, it says they do the same amount of damage, and they don't. And with FMJ, it says it increases the damage a tiny bit, but it doesn't. And it does increase the amount of damage you do in a wall bang. I'm pretty sure it makes it like just like a regular shot if it goes through a wall when you have FMJ. But yeah, just like the statistics like lie. So the shotguns are said to fire at short range, but everybody knows that like the Spaz and the 1887, those were notoriously bad. Especially considering the Spaz was just like so powerful. I'm pretty sure the Spaz does more damage than the 1887s. I'm looking at a picture right now of all the statistics. I can't really tell. It's probably the same or just a little bit more on the Spaz, but the Striker and the AA-12 and the Ranger and the M10-14, those are all really good shotguns too. Like, the shotguns in general were just fun to use and like easy to rack up kills, but the AA-12 is just very bothersome. You shouldn't have a fully automatic shotgun. You could just spray the fuck out of anyone with that gun, and it's just like it's an easy win. And like, I didn't really like using it. I don't know. The only shotguns I used were the 1887s until I got nerfed, and then I just switched to the Spaz. But after a while, I just realized it's probably more beneficial to just use like a hand pistol, just because hand pistols are they're faster to take out and they're a lot more accurate at like most ranges. So I just found it easier, but that's just me. And another really big problem a lot of people had with Modern Warfare 2 was host migrations and like connection problems. I'm really hoping they'll do something better with the servers for Modern Warfare 3, just because it was atrocious. And I have a bad connection in general, so with the Modern Warfare 2, like with all these problems and the latency issues, I was disconnecting all the time. And like, if I was ever host, like on more than one occasion I have been host, and the other team will just like will spawn like new round of search, and then the other team will be frozen, and everyone on my team will be frozen too, and nobody can move, but like I can hear them and we'll all be talking, and only I can move. So I'll just run to the other side of the map and I can kill off everyone in their spawn in like 5 seconds, and it counts as a round. And then everybody spawns again in the next round, like what just happened, because like nobody really knows. Like, it doesn't show you dying if you're frozen and like nothing is moving on the screen, but you can hear everyone. And then like it used to unfreeze whenever the kill cam would come, and then everybody would see that I just ran in and sprayed the fuck out of everyone. It was fun doing that as the host, but of course like it's not fair. And when you weren't the host and that happened to you, obviously it was pretty irritating. So just wasn't the best. And then camping was a really big issue in Modern Warfare 2. Like, no matter what, you can't stop people from camping. Like, you can use perks and use certain like equipment setups and stuff to try to stop campers yourself, but you can't really complain about camping because of the game, except for like certain things, I guess, because Infinity Ward, in making Modern Warfare 2, especially with one-man army, they made camping like as easy as possible. And riot shield boosters and stuff like that, people will just hit up free-for-all and do things like that. So I think they should probably do something with free-for-all where you could just not boost. Boosting was another issue. Boosting and camping, like, sure, it doesn't really, well, boosting didn't really affect me, but camping was like a really big problem. So I found it difficult to enjoy the game a lot. Like camping, a lot of people don't understand the difference between like camping and like playing objectively or just patrolling, I guess. Like camping and patrolling are like two different things, because if you're in search and destroy and you're on defense and you're the last one alive and you've got like 3 minutes with last one alive, and you have to patrol between the two bombs, because if you sit at bomb A and just camp, sure, you'll probably stop them from going to bomb A, but then like bomb B is completely defenseless, and you're probably gonna lose if you just sit there and camp. So you kind of gotta patrol, but you have to play really defensively if you want to do it well, and that's like what you should do. If you're playing search and destroy or anything with an objective, that's what you should be doing. But in any type of like team game, especially ground war, where you can kind of just run out and get kills non-stop, and it's just a lot of higher, like, fast-paced action, I guess. There's just a lot more going on in ground war games. I don't even like use silencers in ground war games just because there's so much going on. If you're gonna camp in a ground war game, that's just like pointless. You're just gonna be bored probably. And then modded matches, of course, like that was a big issue with Modern Warfare 2. And then so was like spawns and like little glitches and stuff. Like I said, the care package glitch, that was a really big issue because that's when only Use Me Blade, he was like when Modern Warfare 2 came out, it's when most commentators came out. So like only Use Me Blade probably had a really big jump of subscribers because of Modern Warfare 2, and like, well, all commentators probably did, but more specifically him because he knifed, and like that's his thing. Whatever, he does it well. But everybody started mimicking what he did, and then he started, like, he showed people about the care package glitch, and then everybody started doing it. And you used to fly if you had the care package glitch. Like, there's no outrunning someone with that. And if you had the advantage of commando as well, then like it's over. You pretty much easy kills unless somebody can like outrange you first or like shoot you first. But knifing only, that made it like really easy. And the spawns, as all of you know, were completely ridiculous. I've in more than one occasion I've spawned like at the same time as another person on the other team in the exact same spot, and they'll just like take 2 steps forward, turn around and knife me, and it was just really annoying. And like you could watch people as they spawned. If you were in an appropriate spot, you could just I know there's a spot on the back of, I think the map's Invasion, and there's a building, and if you chill behind a box, you can watch people spawn. And I saw it on a Hazard Cinema clip one time where just this guy, I think he got like 15 kill spray in like just a few seconds because the team kept spawning right there because they were being kind of spawn trapped. And that's another thing, spawn trapping and spawns, like the system was just really brutal, especially in domination, where you kind of just capture 2 flags and then whore the fuck out of the spawns in the 3rd flag. You can't really fix like a lot of these problems, so there wasn't really much you could do. I'm just hoping there's a lot they can do, because we can't really fix the problems as the players of the game. But of course, there's not like the only thing we can do is complain, really, and that's how we can get the message across to Infinity Ward and Activision when they're making Modern Warfare 3, so that it can be as optimal as possible. So I'm hoping like host migration and lag problems and stuff, they could probably do something with the servers to make that a little better. Camping, like there should be perks or kill streaks or something that can help with campers more, because sure, you can use your UAV and you know where they are, but you can't really stop them unless you can throw a grenade and whatever, but there's nothing you can do from stopping them from going back to that spot and sitting in their corner, unless you sit in that corner and wait for them, and then you whore out their kills, and eventually they're just going to go to a different corner because they're not complete idiots, as much as I'd like to say they are for camping in their corner. But they could rearrange the maps in just such a way where if you're camping, there's like all the prime camping spots on a map should have like an alternate route to get there, so you can sneak up behind the person or whatever and just kind of stop whatever they're doing without like having to go completely out of your way. I think the map should have a lot more like alternate pathways and stuff, because it's pretty straightforward with a lot of the Modern Warfare 2 maps. There was almost a grid. A lot of the paths to get to places were just like very linear, and like there was only 2 or 3 ways to get to one place. And if you just had like a whole bunch of I don't want to say like tunnel systems, but like just different, it'd add a lot to a map if there was like just different levels, I guess we could say. Like if this entire map was like in a building, but like obviously they wouldn't make one entire map in a building, but like there should be like an upstairs, middle, and like a lower level, and like there should be different ways to get everywhere. And like I'm not thinking of like any practical good ideas right now, but that's just like it's on the whiteboard. Like, it's just an option. It's just something you can like think about, and I think that'd help Modern Warfare 3 a lot.
Time's almost up.
And they can definitely fix the spawn systems. Like, there has to be a way where they can do something about it. Yeah, that's kind of just my opinion, really. I kind of just ranted for this video, and I'm hoping. Actually, when I read into the whole legal issue, I'm pretty sure the reason that Jason West and Vince Zampella, the Infinity Ward executives, they were fired because they didn't sign the written consent for certain decision Here, I'm quoting it now. West and Zampella contend that, pursuant to the MOU, so long as they were employed at Infinity Ward, their written consent was required for certain decisions related to Modern Warfare brand. The countersuit says, as a result of the implied covenant of good faith and fair dealing, West and Zampella were prohibited from withholding such consent unreasonably or in bad faith. So it was kind of a covenant of good faith and fair. I don't know what they mean by that. Whatever, I'm gonna stop ranting now, but tell me what you think. Modern Warfare 3, like, what do you think would be a good idea? Like, just pick some perks, kill streaks, whatever. I didn't really talk about kill streaks that much, but there are things that need to be nerfed, like chopper gunners and nukes and stuff. Like, the nuke was, sure, it was fun to get, but I don't like how the kill streaks in Black Ops only go up to 11. Like, it was fun having a higher kill streak, but not one that ends the game, you know? It should be something, there should be something that you can do that isn't completely unbalanced and doesn't end the game. And I know that sounds pretty unrealistic, but think about it. They thought about, like, attack dogs, like, you got a chopper gunner, like a sentry turret, like things, like, the kill streaks right now are pretty unrealistic, some of them. So, don't know, whatever. I'm done ranting. I've said that 3 times already. Leave me a comment, like the video if you liked it. Let me know what you think about Modern Warfare 3, if you think certain things need to be changed, or if you don't. You know, maybe you think Modern Warfare 2 is great, especially with all the noob tubes flying across maps all the time, getting lots of kills, and spawn tubes especially. That was really, really irritating. But, yeah, let me know what you think. If Modern Warfare 3 comes out, I'll be sure to still bring out Modern Warfare 3 videos, nonetheless. So, it's JewishJamess, guys. I'll see you next time.